Claire, for this journey in particular, what do you feel is being asked of you to overcome, physically, energetically, or spiritually?
I don't feel there's anything physically. I am so blessed to have a healthy body. What was the other word after physically? Spiritually, and then what was the next word?
Energetically, which is kind of the same thing.
Spiritually, just again furthering my spiritual growth. I believe that we all come into each lifetime with lessons to learn, and every day there's opportunities for personal growth. So I think this trip, I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm going to take each day of this trip as I take each day here. What am I supposed to learn? What's my lesson for today?
And for you, Walter, for this journey in particular, what do you feel is being asked of you to overcome, physically or spiritually?
Physically, I think I'm being asked to live with the body that I have and not complain about it when it hurts or aches or something like that. And it's actually, it doesn't hurt a lot. But I think mentally, I'm being asked to maintain the clarity that I have and let it work with this, I want to say, new sensation that I have to pay more attention to the animals, because the animals have the answers that we need to know. And I can hardly even think of where that came from. Probably had something to do with watching my granddaughter ride the horse, and Monica's teaching my granddaughter how to listen to the horse. And by the way, she's still just tickled pink about that. Like, she knows how to listen to the horse. It's like, wow, this is cool.
So great.
So I want to have that thrill in my life more, and it would be here if I would just let it be here. It's just I find other things to do. Why? Because I can.
And what about emotionally?
Emotionally, I'm pretty comfortable with where I am, except I still have triggers that surprise me. That, oh, wait a minute, Walter, why did you snap at that child? Children don't need to be snapped at. They need to be talked with calmly. And the same with if someone is ugly with me in a public place where it's crowded. I have difficulty with crowded places. If someone is ugly to me and I feel like it's inappropriate, I have difficulty remembering things like this.
The saying. We're at the land of the medicine Buddha in Santa Cruz, California, so there's a little saying in front of us.
And help us remember who we are, like the trees do. So, yeah, I think emotionally it's calming me down more than I've ever been calm. And since I was a little boy, I was always full of energy in life, and I always wanted to do something else that no one else wanted to do, or maybe not no one else, but almost no one else. I keep thinking about this time when I was sitting in the top of a pine tree that was not half as tall as these, but about half as tall as these. And I remember I was sitting up there. I think I've told you this story before. I remember I was sitting up there and I was holding the tussle of pine needles. I remember they were long needle pine needles, and I could just hold them like this. And the wind was blowing and the tree was swaying like this, and I was thinking, wow, this is really cool. I mean, I love this. And the wind was just getting more and more boisterous, and I was thinking, well, I might have to go down the tree after a while because I don't want to fall out of this tree. It's kind of high. And all of a sudden I heard, seemed like way off in the distance, I heard my mom and my dad saying my childhood nickname, Buddy, where are you? And I looked down. They were down on the front doorstep of the house, and they were looking around for me, but they weren't looking up in the tree where they knew I always went. And when I got on the ground, they shuttled me in the house, and they took me over to the big picture window. White, we call them picture windows. Big windows where you could see the whole yard out front. And there was a plank that had gone through a living tree like this. And I looked at that and I went, how in the world could that happen? Well, we were in the middle of a tornado.
Oh. You were in the tree.
And I was in the tree. But I was in the tree on the front edge of it, and by the time I got inside, it was around the house. And
you have somebody looking over you. That's been proven so many times.
Do we talk about guardian angels now or later?
I've taken to just saying, Gaia loves me, and she illustrates it over and over again.
Over and over again, for sure. And for you, Darlene, for this journey in particular, what do you feel is being asked of you to overcome physically, emotionally, or spiritually?
The tech. Traveling with tech and making sure it all works so that we can have a recording and post on the new blog that Monica has on her website.
And then we can be showing off for everybody.
Tune in to the listening post. Now back to the regularly scheduled program.
For this journey in particular, what do you feel is being asked of you to overcome physically, emotionally, or spiritually? For me, this trip is overcoming spiritually my doubts in what I know to be true. And the other part of I haven't been able to travel. I've been in phenomenal shape my whole life, except for since really when my daughter was born and until more just recently. I've had I've been poisoned by well water. I've experienced other near-death experiences. I think it was like 1 or 2 near-death experiences. I was bedridden, also lost my ability in my lower half of my body for about 2 weeks. Couldn't even function at all for many, many years. And so for me, who has been an active person my entire life, to go through that and then not be able to travel, not be able to do any of those other things, and stop my life completely, that now going back into traveling and doing what I love is a huge thing for me as well. So it's wonderful. Yay! Okay, Claire, who are you doing this for beyond yourself?
I think she's asking these questions over and over.
Different variations on a theme.
Yes.
Oh. Besides myself, collectively, I feel, as we've touched on, I strongly believe in the ripple effect of when you do things to heal yourself, it ripples out to so many others. So the ripple effect is, I don't know, I hope by taking this journey and being mindful and being aware and helping those that I encounter every day, I do say to people, the effect that personal growth and happiness can have on yourself, if you let that shine, that ripple effect to others, it's all part of making a better world that we all want. It doesn't mean one has to start a non-profit or go to the Congo or do something like that, but the interconnectedness. But even I say to people, just take a step. Just take a step towards whatever your passion is. Helping animals, helping the environment, or helping people. And each of those 3 things are all interconnected. So by doing one of those, sometimes the work we do in the world or a non-profit or organization that we start connects 2 or even 3 of those things together, but they all work together. And just take one step, even if it's going out and helping in your community, or just sharing a smile with people in in our communities or that you meet in a day, you can feel the suffering from them. Just sending out love and heartfelt energy.
And for you, Walter, who are you doing this for beyond yourself?
I'm doing it for my children and my grandchildren. I think I've already said this before, but I'm happy to emphasize it again. In particular, and it has occurred to me recently that, I did teach at the university for a few years, and I remember those 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids being so curious. They wanted to know everything. And a lot of times I found myself flabbergasted by the questions they would ask, because it reminded me, Walter, when you were an undergraduate, you didn't ask questions like that. But apparently I did, because according to my professors, I was doing that kind of thing. I just forgot about it. Anyway, who am I doing it for? I'm doing it for whomever chooses to read my book.
And for me, apparently the three of you.
But who are you doing this for beyond yourself, though, if you really thought about it?
Well, she just said that, for the three of
Yes,
us.
for the three of us.
Thank you, Walter.
But at a deeper level, though.
Oh, yeah, meaning more seriously.
More laughterly.
Well, I already gave you the laughter. Let's see, more seriously. Actually, I don't know. I would go back to, if we help the elephants, I think that's wonderful. And then it's going to be looking at, recognizing any opportunities that come our way along the trip, like Claire said. It's like, seeing what opportunities come up on a daily basis where you can create a ripple.
And letting it happen.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm in that stage where I'm just going with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this is the flow of the elephant poop.
Who are you doing this for beyond yourself? For me, I have a daughter, so I have somebody who's growing up in this world, and it's a reflection of me. Well, first of all, she was embarrassed about having people know that I was an animal communicator. So now she's not so embarrassed because she sees the benefits of it. And really stepping out there and letting her know that you can be yourself and be anything that you want to be, and make it fun, and you can have fun, you can do what you want to do and succeed and be loved and be anything that you want to do or be. And that's really important, I think, in this day and age, because there are so many things that you have to look a certain way, you have to be a certain way. And for me to go out there being an animal communicator and a clairvoyant, it's like, whoa, some people are really not into that. So what? That's okay. Not everybody is, and I'm okay with that. And it's also to, again, what everybody else said, the ripple effect of really what this life is about is learning how to laugh and love and just be ourselves. And that's the most important thing. So that's what I'm just showing, a reflection that this is possible despite all the things that I've been through in my life, that this really is possible to be that laughter even when you're in the middle of something that you hate, and just be like, oh yeah, here we go again, and look at the bright side of things, and it's possible.
And we can learn to laugh in the middle of adversity.
Yeah.
It often breaks a lot of ice, quote unquote, that otherwise wouldn't get broken. It would just, we would just slide around on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I've been shown that through the animals, through my teacher, who was full of laughter and love. And I've even been able to be through excruciating pain, and actually when I am in that pain, I can use my tools and find laughter. And it's just like, it's like the most ridiculous thing. It's just like, how can I be laughing when I am in excruciating pain. It's like,
but
it is
the pain,
possible.
even though the pain doesn't go away, you find it easier to bear it.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it's just beautiful. And Claire, what do you hope others will feel, remember, or act when they hear your story from this trip?
I think that I imagine that some of them who feel a little stuck for whatever reasons in their life will be encouraged to take a journey, not necessarily a physical journey to the countries they're going to, but maybe to step out of their comfort zone and do something that really step through that hesitancy and find joy on the other side.
And Walter, what do you hope others will feel, remember, or act on when they hear your story from this trip?
I hope they feel more confident within themselves, and beyond that, I want them to act on their intuition and trust their intuition. And of course, sometimes our egos are going to interrupt that and confuse us about what our intuition is trying to tell us. But we can almost always catch that within moments after it happens. And we go, no, that's not my intuition. That's an ego trip. And we can see that. And I think the more we relax, and I'm also into this, the more we can laugh, the more we can let that happen, the more easily we can let it happen. And so, yes, I would like for everyone I encounter to say, wow, that guy helped me laugh.
Wonderful. And Darlene,
Go ahead.
Darlene, what do you hope others will feel, remember, or act on when they hear your story from this trip?
Well, I come from the common group of skeptics. Skeptical of your being able to do animal communication and all of this other stuff, right? And I let myself be open to this when I started, and then I gave myself the chance to discover how real that is, and what a benefit, the many benefits that I've derived from it since. And so I hope that people that are skeptical will at least be open enough to listen and explore on their own when they're ready.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So for me, what do you hope others will feel, remember, or act on when they hear your story from this trip? Whew. There are so many things, everything that everyone else said, as well as the ability to really realize that these animals are speaking. I'm not making this up. If my brain was so full of all these things that they tell us, I wouldn't be able to function. This is coming from the animals and what I relay. I'm just a messenger, and I'm just the messenger because I hold space, I hold the unconditional love that they can tune into me, and I can tune into them on a very, very deep level. And I have to actually stay by their rules and their regulations. So if I start making up stuff, they actually told me that they were going to stop communicating through me. And so it's something that it's very important, because it's out of respect for them, out of respect for me as humanity, that I keep the messages pure. This is not about me making a buck or my ego that I have to be the best communicator or whatever it would be. This is really about me being the messenger for the animals, for humanity, in the way of showing that we all are connected. We all really want unconditional love. I mean, be it animal, be it human, be it nature as in plants and everything. We all want the same thing. And I am blessed with this gift that I've had to work hard at to work on myself and let go of all the hatred and hard things that I've been through and get inside myself to be able to communicate with all these other wonderful beings. And I hope other people can start to learn that they have the same ability as well, but it comes from working within and not, oh, I want to go do that. I mean, yes, you can do certain things on the outside, but it's also the outside is reflecting the inside and what you need to look at in yourself. And for the last one, Claire, in one sentence, what truth are you walking with into this trip?
I am walking into this trip with the truth that we are all connected. Animals, the earth, nature, and the essence of it all comes from divine source and divine connection. We are all one.
And Walter, in one sentence, what truth are you walking with into this trip?
Remain true to whatever Gaia tells me I must do next. And sometimes she surprises me, sometimes she doesn't surprise me, but if I'm paying attention to her, she's always getting it right. And sometimes that feels almost like I'm getting a whiplash because, wait a minute, I was going this way and now you want me to go this way? Yes. Okay. And the more I relax with that, the more peace I feel within myself. And the more I think I set an example for others, it's okay to be calm. And I want to show a picture to all of you that I took yesterday. And it reminds me that no matter where we are or with whom we are, we can find love. I got to go here, I got to go here, I got to go here, 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 and here's love.
The banana slugs, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
That is so great.
And this is in the redwoods up the coast, north of Davenport, but south of the county line. And we were walking through I and a friend were walking, another Vietnam vet, we're walking through the forest, and I came across, there were a lot of banana slugs out. And I came across, I said, is that really? It is. So I couldn't take, I mean, you know, if that's not true love, what is?
It is true love.
Would you like to describe for our video audience the picture?
Would I like to
Or
describe
you
it?
can actually probably
Yeah.
show it.
Yeah.
So should I put it up close?
Yeah.
How close?
However close you want. It's all trial and
Is
error.
this the camera here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. And then you can do it for the other one too if you want.
Oh, and for here too? Is this the vision, the eyeball?
Yeah.
Okay, here you are. Can you see the banana slugs making love? Well, getting close to it. I mean, that's the best part, isn't it?
Love it. All right, and Darlene, in one sentence, what truth are you walking with into this trip?
I didn't do the homework. I didn't do the homework for the questions. It's like, holy poop. It was a fast trip.
No, that's the elephant's job.
Oh, holy poop. It was like, this is a spur of the moment, spontaneous, last minute trip. How about that?
Yep. You're learning to be more spontaneous.
Yeah.
She really is. She's gotten more spontaneous since we sat down on this bench.
Oh, it's so great. Okay, and for me, in one sense, what truth are you walking into this trip? One sentence. Okay, can it be a run-on?
No. No.
The one sentence the truth is, I am here to share love and laughter with people. And be it in my hometown, be it abroad, be it under the water, laughing with my BC in my mouth while I dive. It's about love and laughter, and that's really what this life is about. And I'm just here to share that, and this is the launch of what I feel many trips I'll be taking, and whoever else is coming with me on the other trips. And just spreading the word of that and how it can create, just from a little teeny drop of laughter and love into the drop around the world. And yeah. So
One sentence, huh?
that is a run-on.
Now, that was a one-sentence paragraph, right?
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you very much. I could put a period in there somewhere, or maybe not.
At the end. At the end.
So, we are going to Thailand and Vietnam, and I would not choose a better group than this group. And I can't wait. We are leaving January 1st. And, well, Walter's coming later. But we will be there from January 1st to January 26th. And
Oh, wow.
2026.
I thought you were going for 2 weeks.
Oh, no. We like to go in style.
Okay. Hey.
you gotta imbibe the culture. We have a lot to learn over there, and we'll have a lot to have fun with, and just it's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you're in Thailand, you must eat rice bugs that have been deep fried.
Okay, I couldn't eat the scorpions last time I was there. I wasn't
The
into
deep
that,
fried
but
rice bugs. That I mean,
scorpion.
I could eat. It's like salted peanuts that have just been boiled. You know, it's like, oh, can I have another glass of water to go with it?
I definitely won't be eating the deep fried tarantulas.
Oh.
Part of the world.
No,
Don't get me going.
no,
No, they don't do that. They don't do that.
they did in Cambodia.
No, they do in
They do in
really?
Cambodia.
Oh,
I'm
my
sure
goodness.
they do in Thailand
Okay,
too.
well, I won't go to Cambodia.
Well, all the beautiful gifts and experiences that we have, I can't wait to explore with all of you. So thank you so much for making this happen.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for making it happen.
Yes.
For sure, I'm the messenger.
And we're all going to learn a few lessons about listening to animals so we can listen to animals.